For years now, alpha male content creators have caught more spit than 23andMe. It's almost basic human instinct at this point to see a self-proclaimed alpha male, point, laugh, and spit on them, and for years I've made content making fun of these clowns. But I thought the only true way to understand them was to meet them face to face. I decided to take the ultimate risk that not even Bear Grylls would fathom. I dove into the Shark Tank with an open wound and surrounded myself with alpha males. Our original idea was to make a video for the other channel where we fly out some of the internet's biggest alpha males that preach the most awful, useless advice ever and scam their audience and just kind of confront them directly and then amongst themselves figure out who the true alpha is. But what's really weird is it's actually super hard to get in contact with a lot of them. It seems like they don't really want to defend their perspectives when challenged. That's so baffling. That's so weird. It must have just been lost in the emails somewhere along the pipeline. The cyberspace must have malfunctioned, which is why they didn't get back to us on it. Or even more likely than that, they were all too busy having threesomes with supermodels and just couldn't be bothered to check their email because that shit's for nerds. So instead, what we did is we put out a casting call looking for alphas locally. So we were going to source alphas from the local Tampa area, as well as like a general casting call through like Backstage or whatever for anyone who identifies as an alpha male, and bring them together and figure out who Tampa's biggest alpha male happens to be. So I want to show you some clips and go over some of the process here. The whole video is up right now on the other channel. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a straight up banger. Alright, what's being an alpha male mean to you?
Being an alpha male is a lifestyle. It's either in you or it's on you. For me, it's in me. So wasn't something that I just stumbled across. This has kind of been my lifestyle my whole life.
What does it mean to be an alpha male to you?
I think being an alpha male is, a lot of people think about just the physical presence and maybe competing or being able to defend yourself, but I think being an alpha male is a lot about being a protector.
What's that?
We met before.
Where at?
Creator Clash. Like you got something you're passionate about, you got something you're dreaming about, go and chase it. Do it. Why not?
Okay.
You're living. You have the life.
Actually, I do remember meeting him now. He was having a threesome when I walked in on him. It was so embarrassing.
And he was so enlightened.
Charlie,
during the
what does
threesome.
being an alpha male mean to you? I'm picking up on some subtle clues.
Non-stop vagina.
Okay.
And nothing else.
And that's all.
And that's all it is.
All right, I'm gonna ask you, what does it mean to you?
I don't know, but I'm feeling that guy a lot. I was getting electricity. I feel like once he gets in there, he's gonna fucking domain expansion all the other fucking guys.
My name is Blondino Olivero.
Okay, what's it mean to you to be an alpha?
I guess strength, primarily. Just be
Okay.
strong, be someone to lead and guide people.
All right, tell us your name.
Oh, Will.
Will. All right, and what does it mean to you to be an alpha male?
No, I always consider myself like a Sigma. You know, yeah.
What's the difference between an alpha and a sigma in your eyes?
You know, I'd say Sigma's like quiet, you know, it's like the alpha, but the quiet version.
The calculating one.
Right.
How important is pussy in the sigma world?
I didn't expect to see a Sigma male here, because that is like
I knew-
rare find.
Yeah, I knew one entered because earlier, like 10 minutes ago, I felt like this presence kind of shake the waiting room.
Like when we went to the ghost hunting and stuff, and we could feel like something's here.
I'd like Aaron to kick us off with a real brain buster.
Yeah, so we're gonna start right down here, and we're gonna move this way. You guys can't repeat each other's answers. I want you to name 5 women.
Michelle Obama. Angela Davis. AOC.
What's her name though? Not initials?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yep.
5th woman.
You're on 4.
Or 4. Bernie Sanders' wife.
She's got a name.
Wait, she does have a name.
Mrs. Sanders.
Mrs. Sanders.
Pick your name.
Okay, I can move on. Benigno Aquino Jr.'s wife. Cory Aquino, she was president of the Philippines. Jill Stein, Green Party.
I was thinking Jill Stein a minute ago when you started saying Bernie Sanders' wife. That's
Is that
crazy.
alpha or not alpha?
That's a third-party candidate. I think they're.
I do think it's kind of alpha because he kept thinking of men's wives.
Yeah,
instead
he was thinking
women
of men
directly.
first, which I think is very.
That's super alpha.
This was about intelligence. Intelligence, where are we starting?
Well, there's Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, okay.
That'll work.
That
That'll work.
That is 5
How do you
women.
put your head down after Monica Lewinsky? What? And how is it so hard to name 5 women?
All right.
So now it's your turn.
Yeah,
Show
show how
us
it's
those
done.
5
Go.
women.
Jessica Simpson, Beyonce, Kehlani. Do we have to have full names?
That-
Or is
I think
Kehlani
she's
cool?
recognizable as that,
Okay, Shakira, her hips don't lie. Megan Good, That's 5.
That was speed ran that. Okay. What we had happen next is after they all listed 5 women, some of them struggling greatly through the challenge, I suppose. I guess that was like an ultra nightmare mode ask on some of them. We then asked them to rank each other based on intelligence, and the only question we asked was that. So their intelligence was based off their ability or inability to name 5 women, which led to a little hootin' and hollerin', as you would expect, a lot of testosterone flaring up. But what they didn't realize is this in and of itself was an alpha test, because a real alpha would put every other man beneath them. They wouldn't amicably meet in the middle somewhere saying, oh, actually, you're more intelligent than me. Absolutely fucking not. What a load of barnacles. So that was something we were paying close attention to. Who was going to stand their ground as, I am the smartest and all of you are beneath me. I'm the leader, you're the followers. So after round 1, we continue to ask some simple questions to establish, alpha positioning here. So that way everyone in the whole class could see a little bit about their competition and they could use that to find weaknesses to exploit or establish their dominance over them, all kinds of different alpha male tactics. Maybe even charging $18,000 and spray them with a hose in the face if it got to that point. But fundamentally, it was just asking simple questions like titty or ass, right? And most men were ass guys. Most people prefer big bubbly butt cheeks, and that's just kind of the way society is right now. Most people are more tuchus and keister oriented. However, I do feel the true alpha males prefer honkers. I am on that side of history, and I think the pendulum is starting to swing a little bit here as more and more people wake up to exquisite bosoms and their beauty. Now, of course, a good ass is always fantastic, but if it's between one or the other, if I'm stranded on a desert island, I can only pick butt or boob, I'm picking boob. Anyway, though, after just like simple questions, little icebreakers and all that, we decided to demonstrate their strength by having them rip an apple in half, which is like the oldest shit imaginable, but also all we could do in the studio without like ruining it. So we got some apples and saw who could rip it in half.
Oh, I think he's got this.
Oh, shit.
You got it. Keep going.
He's revving it.
I didn't think he'd do it.
We went with such a...
Oh! They're all doing it.
I need an apple now to see if
Yeah,
I can do that.
jeez.
That'd be hard.
Oh!
Jesus!
That opened before you even touched it. That was insane.
The apple was afraid of him.
You gotta go down. You got it. Go down straight.
Andy,
Great job. I'll get that.
Oh shit.
oh, he's gonna punch it.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa, he's working.
Splash zone.
That was so alpha, dog.
That may have been the most alpha one yet.
I would...
Oh my goodness. Oh, and a crush.
Yeah, the apple didn't make it 10 seconds. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Andy cleaned up.
That's an alpha move.
Alpha.
I can't believe it.
Oh!
Right in the middle. Nice.
All right, these
We got
Can
prop
we get
apples.
some apples?
yeah, it's sugar glass.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Are we being pranked?
All right, well that went a lot better than I thought it would
Great
go.
job. So,
Now the alpha thing is who doesn't take hand sanitizer?
For speed.
Thank you. Who tanks the damage? There he is. He didn't take hand sanitizer.
What's really embarrassing, and maybe it's because we're a panel of beta males, we actually thought there'd be someone that couldn't break the apple in half, and we had planned on just kicking them out immediately. I haven't done that since I was in, like, actually high school, and I remember it being kind of tough, but I guess I was also, like, 16 at the time. So, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that some grown-ass men could break an apple in half. Either way, though, this established that everyone's got some meaty paws there able to bust an apple. And Nathan, he had an interesting technique where he gave it the old what for with a knuckle sandwich as opposed to ripping it in half, which is very aggressive, very alpha. I'm going to skip to one of the final segments here where it was basically a Riz challenge to showcase how good they are at picking up women, just going through their like standard protocol, their tactics, their maneuvers to get laid. And Nathan had a very interesting routine that I don't think I've ever heard before.
give us your best Riz. I'm very excited for this.
Are you a toilet?
Well, let him finish.
Yeah, come on.
Leave it there. Because I'm the poo-poo and I want to be inside you.
I think
We
if you
started here.
swap that to I'm the shit. I think.
Yeah. You were so.
I still think she won't love the implication.
Shit is predictable. I'm not predictable.
That was not predictable.
I didn't expect it.
I can imagine let's say like a beta male goes in there, he's like,
Keep her on her
are you the
toes.
toilet? Because I'm the shit. You're not the shit. I'm the fucking poop. The big poop. That's all it is at the end of the day.
This guy may know the poop store by heart.
You know, you can measure an alpha by the size of his poop too. So that's probably
Exactly. I had a dream that I had a long poop. I pooped when I woke up, and it was a long ass poop. Vision.
very true.
What does that have to do with
It's Riz, man.
All
You
right,
wouldn't
all right.
understand. It works on
Yeah,
women.
he
not
knows
us.
he's gonna shit big, so he knows she's gonna like that.
I
Like he can
gotcha.
see the future a little bit.
Okay.
No, obviously, I think he's just playing around here. I don't think he was being serious. I think he was just here just to goof around a bit, which is totally fine because it had us giggling hard. But that line right there, are you the toilet? Because I'm the poo-poo, I want to be inside you. Like, I've definitely heard the are you a toilet type pickup lines before, but it usually goes with, like Aaron said, I'm the shit. Why would you ever call yourself the poo-poo? Like, that doesn't work anymore, because that's, like, when you call yourself the shit, like, that exists outside of the realm of feces. Like, calling something the shit means, like, it's great, right? But when you call something the poo-poo, it's like you're most likely referring to feces or something, like, bad. So I don't know why he would choose to call himself the poo-poo instead of calling himself the shit. That just seems like a recipe for disaster. But, you know, I'm not a woman. Maybe it works really well on women. Who am I to say for sure? But anyway, the video was a lot of fun to make. It wasn't exactly how we pictured it in our heads, but it still turned out great. So I'll put a link to the full thing in the description if you want to check it out. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's it. See ya.